Hi guys, Jared here with Day Traders FX, bringing you an update on the euro dollar. I hope everyone's having a great day and a great week so far. Remember, if you'd like to get more information about how I trade and how I look at some of these different pairs and setups, you can go to Day Traders FX, and there's more information there. You can follow me on Twitter. You can view the YouTube videos, and you can also get a free trial to our live trading group. Okay, let's get right down to the details here. As far as the euro dollar goes, we're looking at anything dollar related and obviously anything euro related. We don't have too much in the way of news as far as those go. However, we do have Bernanke speaking later on today during our wrap-up session. And it's, as you can see, it's nothing too crazy as far as something that might move the markets. Meeting with educators and talking about the history of the Federal Reserve and that kind of stuff. So probably shouldn't be too crazy in that arena. But we do have Yellen, our new coming Fed chairperson, that will be testifying tomorrow morning, and that could get dollar things moving quite a bit. Not to mention, earlier than that, we do have trade balance for the U.S. and unemployment claims, which will come in right about 300,000, as they always do. So we've got that coming up. All right, so let's get down to the euro dollar and just the basic things I'm looking at. What is this move most likely that we see? We've seen big, let's go to the 4-hour chart here. We've seen some big runs down from the high of 138.30, which was not so super long ago. That high was 10.25, so a couple of weeks ago now. And we saw a huge run down during this week here of about, October 29th, 30th, 31st, that area. A little bit of consolidation, another big run down last week, and now everything is kind of bouncing and pushing up here. This is just kind of a typical squeeze. Now, it makes it a little bit interesting and a little bit curious, the fact that we've got this 200 moving average that has been bounced off of. And last time we bounced off the 200 moving average was back here in September, early September, and we continued up very much higher from there. But the difference here is we're breaking out of a semi-strong trend and channel, and we're not necessarily bouncing off any real specific levels except for the 200 moving average. The euro has got so much bearish pressure on it, I can't stand it, and I don't think it can stand it. So what we need to keep an eye on here is opportunities to sell this rally. We need to sell this rally. So where are good areas to get in and sell this rally? Well, euro dollar does not have too many upper missed targets except for this weekly pivot point, which is right here about 135.70. Our weekly pivot point, 135.70 from last week, is just a little over 100 pips up there. So that's a very likely target to get hit over the next several days. You can see that on this big run down, big move down, we had a little bearish flag and it continued down. Now we're looking at probably a much larger bearish flag on this move down here. But we could easily trickle up this channel as high as that 135, 60, 70 area, which is that missed weekly pivot. One thing that we almost have a guarantee of, this is as guaranteed as you can get in trading, is the fact that we have easily crossed the 23% fib. A couple of times we've pulled back just a little bit, and now we're on our way to this 38% fib, which is 13500. We've still got another 35-40 pips before we get there. So that's pretty much definitely going to get hit. What I would like to be able to do is I would like to be short euro dollar somewhere between 135.50 and 13600. 135.50, 13600. Remember, our 50% fib here is at 135.63. And then obviously getting up to that 13600 gives us a pretty healthy retracement. But I'm going to be looking at that. I'm looking at that opportunity to get in and start trading in that direction. Start trading short from there. So again, looking to get short between 135.50 and 13600. Now it's going to be a little bit tricky getting up there. There's definitely going to be some momentum that we're going to be fighting as it runs up. But make no mistake about it, the euro dollar will end the year lower than it currently is. It's just going to. So that's where we're looking to trade. That's what we're looking to get into. In the short term, there's a lot of kind of this just trending, slow, small, short-term trending up here that's happening. which is really just more of a retracement, a pullback. Once again, very, very likely next hit over the next couple of hours is 135.00, but again, we're looking to get at least 50 pips higher before we start shorting. So 135.50, 136.00, right in that general area is where we'll be looking to get in and short the euro dollar. Targeting, what are we targeting here? We're targeting at least the lows, the 200 moving average once again, which is 133.00, and ultimately I am targeting 130. I think we can get back down to this 130 area and then some. So we're looking to get to that 130, but we've got to get a little bit of retracement. We've got to squeeze out some of those sellers. We've got to pick up some momentum from some sellers at higher prices and run this thing down into 133.00 once again, which should be a nice 250 or so pip run, and take it on down hopefully into 130. So that's what we're looking for in this euro dollar. Best of luck, guys. I hope to see you in the chat and on Twitter, and let's make some money on the euro dollar.